yes, just like I said in the previous video, or where I'm going to pick up where I left off. I don't want to be walking home one day and one of those number of people on that list who've treated me bad, I don't want to be walking home and they catch me, like, no, I'm not putting myself in danger. And the company claimed that they have a no retaliation policy, but it's like, your retaliation policy doesn't stop anyone from knocking me over the head after I leave this place. Your retaliation policy doesn't provide me security. Excuse my language, but to hell with your no retaliation policy. It does my safety no good. But I digress. I know that the Lord had his intention in this, because just like I put on a post on this channel, that I was stepping away from God, and not stepping away in a sense of losing faith, but I was reading less and, wasn't focused. And I think God, just like on my post, I explained, that God has and in that video in the post, it reminded me that yes, God has his ways of pulling you back to him when he sees that you're slipping too far away. He'll throw you signs. You can, maybe not ignore it, but you don't see it. You're not focusing on the Lord and on God's word enough. He'll put situations in your life to let you know, hey, you need to come back to me. And he did. He got rid of that job for me. We got rid of my job. And it was weird because, like I said, I was being bullied. And I wrote a statement, refused to turn in the statement because I was protecting my bullies, for one, which I was upset with myself about before. But I see the grand situation, the overall situation. I see what God's intention was. This is what I believe. Because the way that my faith was slipping in that place after, the stuff, there's just a lot that was going on. I have a lot to speak on this subject. Where I felt like I was slipping away. Being angry, having anger spells, not being mean to people, but internal fire. And I'll explain more in the next video.